Hey guys, it's AJ. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be interesting. I've asked Twitter to send me their deepest, darkest secrets into my curious cat. We may be getting some tea. We may be getting some terrible stories. I don't know. Could find out that some people are raging homosexuals or they've killed people. The range is all over the place. But I've used the app Curious Cat, so all these are going to be anonymous and I won't know who sent them or anything like that. But let's get started. Hey guys, so that really annoying noise, I want to apologize for. Oh, I look kind of angelic, all that light coming in. Anyways, so I was supposed to read off the stuff on my phone, but it didn't work, so I had to do it on my computer, and my computer makes weird noises, so yeah, enjoy the video though. Summer Fruits is the best Capri Sun. At me, I'd like to see you try. I've never tried that, so I can't defend that or go against that. Okay. Once my boss got really weird, and while he was talking to me in the backstory, he brought his front to my behinds, and I've been traumatized ever since. That's scary and terrible. I kind of want to fuck somebody who has a dick and a pussy, so I can have the two things I love the most all in one. Ah! Good night. Next one. I'm gay. Sad face. Same. I appreciate you telling me that your secret, and I hope that it doesn't become a secret any longer for you, and you feel comfortable enough to come out. Okay. So somebody like bleeped out the name, but it says EC star M, so that's a person, who's a dumb straight, said the word dyke, and is a horrible person, and that's the T. I don't know who's... Oh, I do know whose name that is! That's the T, and I have no response to that, but according to this, they are dumb straight and a horrible person. Next one, I miss Todd and Corinna. If you don't know who that is, they're two YouTubers that, like, the page that this is on my Twitter is, like, involving them. It's my Vlog Squad Twitter, and they broke up, and it's been, like, a crazy breakup, and this person misses it, and honestly, me too. Next one. Me and my best friend, who are both gay, me and my best friend, who are both gay, ended up hooking up after a night of drinking, and to this day, we don't mention it. None of our closest friends know. We literally live together, and it's like it never happened. You ever, like, go through something like this? You ever go through something, and, like, you just don't talk about it? Like, nobody talks about it. Like, I have a very, like, deep secret experience that, like, me and the person just, like, don't talk about, and, like, that's just how it is, and, like, nobody's ever gonna bring it up, but it was, like, really fucked up. So, like, I relate to this. But that's, like, crazy. Like, imagine living with somebody and, like, never telling them, like, anything, like, about it. Like, imagine living with somebody. It's not even just, like, it happened. Like, you live with this person and you guys just, like, don't talk about it. Okay, next one. T is, I'm bored as shit on my period. That is, like, a mood. Like, always a mood. Like, I'm just, like, when I'm on period, I'm like, don't fucking talk to me. But at the same time, I'm like, talk to me. Like, don't touch me, but I want attention. Like, I'm, like, both ways. Okay, next one. I wish we were more closer. We really did drift apart. Aww. I'm sorry, DM me. I feel a little attacked right now. Okay. One time, when I was a senior in high school, I did a bump of coke so I would have the courage to sleep with the guy I liked at the time. He was in college, and I had really low self-esteem. Not proud of it at all, and I'm not encouraging anyone to do it, but it served its purpose. You do what you gotta do to get that dude. I mean, I can't relate, but, like, I understand, girl. Like, I really do. Like, you gotta do what you gotta do. This is a long one. Like, a really long one. So let's see what the T is here. Or, like, it could be, like, a sad story. I don't know. One time... Oh, wait, no. That wasn't it. Okay. This isn't really bad, I've just never told anyone. As a child, I would go around the kitchen and, like, eat everything. I'm fat, so I just wanted food. Also, thanks, little me, because you really messed this up for me. But anyway, I would just, like, eat loads, and my parents caught me. I was super obvious and told me not to do it because I was stealing and that I always had to ask for food. I'm a child, so... Sorry. always had to ask for food. So I'm a child, so yeah, kind of obvious. Me being me, I was like, well, it's in my house, it's not stealing, so of course I continue. But I learned how to make it less obvious. I had no clue if my parents found out, but still to this day, since I'm on a diet, if I want to eat something, I probably shouldn't. I still do it the same way. I find ways to hide wrappers in the bin. I only take things that are already open and won't be noticed if they are gone. Not a big secret, just funny that I literally trained myself to hide the evidence of me eating things, even though I literally won't get in trouble anymore because I can just grab food myself. I relate to this so fucking much. But that's the tea. I'm terrified of growing up. I know everyone is, but I have the worst panic attacks about it, and I'm so scared about everything. Literally, I know I've been saying I've been relating to this, but like when I was like younger, I was afraid to turn like 13, and then I was afraid to turn 16, and then 18. Now I'm like slightly afraid of turning 21. Like I feel like these like little milestones, it's like nerve-wracking because you're like getting older and you feel like you have more responsibility and you should be like more successful than you are. Like you should be doing this when you're 18, you should have this, you should, you know, like a car, a job, whatever. And like I'm always like, as I like hit milestones, I like feel like I should be more ahead in my life and more successful, and like it brings me panic. Okay, another long one. One time when I was little, when I was even more of a drama queen than I already am now, I went to like see if a friend was in, so I went into their flat that was literally just around the corner from me, about even 5 minutes, and they weren't in, so I was like in their garden, probably on my scooter, and I fell off or something, but either way, I kind of went over my ankle, and my ankle does this thing still now that it really hurts every so often. It would just randomly happen when I'm walking, but it never lasts long, and it's not the worst pain ever. So I dropped to the ground and think I'm dying or something and call my dad to come get me. He literally had to come around with the car when it was like an easy to walk distance away from me just because I was being dramatic and probably wasn't even in pain anymore. When I was a gymnast, I like flew off the beam and like hurt my ankle real bad, and to this day, like I know what you're talking about. Like my ankle will like twist the wrong way and I'll like fall to the ground and be like, I'm dying. It's happened like 15 times since I was like 14. Next one, another long one. There's this girl that I talk to every day, not in a romantic way, just as friends, and it's probably been like under a year or something. I can't remember, but I'm honestly not sure if she's a catfish or not. Like, yeah, she has sent pictures before, but it's kind of always the same face she pulls, and on Snapchat, she used to send selfies, but it was on the chat part, never the red, you know? And she sends pictures of her dog too, and the dog has grown up, I have to admit, but it's just always weird. Conversations are always about her, and I'm never interested. I'm more fed up of getting a message from her, and there was this one time she was like thinking I didn't want to be friends with her. Instead, she thought I wanted to stop talking, and I didn't try enough, but yet I was like, no, I will try harder. I want to be friends, but I don't. I just don't know. I wish I knew if it was definitely her. I've always had in the back of my head that this is a catfish or something. And as I say, the conversations are usually about her mental health struggles. Not bothered by that. It is better to talk. Or boy troubles. And I don't know. It's just always weird. That's like such a weird feeling when you don't know if somebody's real or not, but you like talk to them like so much. Like that's happened to me before. Another long one. Okay. This is saying that it should be a lighthearted video. No, as you can tell, some of them are like really sad and some of them are like really funny. It's just like all over the place. It's just like whatever your secrets you want to spill. I know this is probably meant to be a lighthearted video, but I need to say this more for myself than others. I don't self-harm, but at the same time, I do. I didn't realize until a couple months ago, but I started opening my window at night and looking out. But I started this in the summer, and when winter came, I loved it more. I would be freezing, seeing my breath, and step into the floor and the carpet would be so cold. I once stood outside for 20 minutes waiting for my mom, wearing a tank top and flannel, holding 2 smoothies in March. And last year's March, when it was so cold, I literally felt numb and loved it. I'd sleep without covers on when it's cold and keep my window open when I shouldn't. Even now, I'm doing stuff at my desk, but the window's open. I'm wearing a tank top and I'm freezing, but that's what I do. I make myself cold. I don't know what it is or why I want it, but it's some form of punishment, but I do, and I don't know what to do about it. That's really hard, because I feel like that's like what a lot of people go through, like ages, you know, like 13 to 18. I went through similar things with that, and I mean, my DMs are always open if you want to talk about it, but I definitely understand that feeling. I feel like it's a lot of like, you want to feel something too, like that coldness, like you want to feel something when you kind of feel like numb in the world, like, Okay. I'm such a goody-goody that I once got a first warning from my teacher. There's like a system, so it's first warning, second warning, and then a task writing out the same thing over and over. Because I was messing around and I literally cried. I was in 2nd grade, probably about 12 or 13, and I apologized so much to my teacher for something so stupid. Girl! This is literally me. Literally me. I'm such like an apologetic person. Like if you ask anyone in my life, I'm like sorry. And when I was like little, I had like really bad anxiety. And one time in 1st grade, I reached up to grab like a tube, like a test tube, and like I was told not to, that the teacher would get it, but she was taking like 30 minutes and we were behind from the other kids. So me and this girl were like, let's just grab it, and it fell and smashed. And, like, I felt so guilty for, like, months. And even to this day, I think about it, because she was, like, really mad the teacher, like, flipped out. I, like, think about it, and I'm, like, I get, like, nervous, like, about things that I did when I was a kid that were, like, so simple and not a big deal. But, like, they freak me out that, like, that person was mad at me. I'm so paranoid that there are cameras in my room. You ever feel like that? Like, your laptop, or, like, those memes that are, like, FBI person watching me through my camera? Like, is it true? I accidentally stole a monkey key from Walmart once. I'm just, like, curious how you, like, accidentally steal something, but whatever. Okay, last one. I stole a bag of Jolly Ranchers from my 6th grade teacher and chucked it at everyone. I hit my classmate with it, and that bitch snitched, so I blamed it on my friend and got away with it. I feel like I should just, like, throw in some tea moments right now that obviously I can't do it on none, but speaking of that, there was this boy in, like, 6th grade, kind of just reminds me of that. He would squirt Germ-X on his hand and, like, throw it at people, and it went into, like, 5 girls' eyes, and they had to go home, and he got suspended because it was, like, burning their eyes. Okay, what else can I tell as a story that I won't, like, involve other people? Oh my god, this is really fucked up. Okay, this is my one big secret to end this thing. One time, let's just say it wasn't when I was a child. I was old enough to not know to do this. I was so hungry in Walmart, and I got like a bag of like cookies or something. It was like Oreo cookies or something, and I ate the whole thing in the store. It wasn't like the whole rack, so it was just like a small bag, right? So I ate the whole thing in the store, and then I tucked the bag underneath clothes, like, that were, like, laid out on a table. Like, like, if I was a shopper and I found that, I would be like, what a fucking bitch. And, like, I was that bitch. Like, I did that. So, anyways, thank you so much for giving me that good tea, and even things that weren't, like, tea, but, like, serious issues. If you had a secret that you had wanted to get off your chest, and now you did, I'm happy to accept that and tell the world. So, if you feel better about something that was on your chest in this video, I hope that you feel like a little bit of relief. If you just had a funny story that you wanted to share with me, I hope you enjoyed my reaction to it. Anyways, if you guys like this video and you want me to do something similar with like anonymous type things, let me know. But I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.